Hello everyone and welcome back to SASAL Inc. YouTube channel. I'm Hannah and today let's uncover another NYSE listed company together. For today I have chosen to go through the annual report of Ford Motor. So Ford Motor Company, founded in Delaware in 1919, acquired a Michigan-based company established in 1903 by Henry Ford. Headquartered in Dearborn, Michigan, Ford employs about 177,000 people globally and aims to create a better world through mobility. Their growth strategy, known as Ford Plus, focuses on enhancing customer experiences and loyalty. Ford operates through three main segments: Ford Blue, which produces gas and hybrid vehicles; Ford Model E, dedicated to electric vehicles and digital experiences; and Ford Pro, which supports commercial clients with tailored solutions. The company also offers financial services via Ford Motor Credit Company. Net income for Ford includes results from 5 reportable segments and corporate other, along with interest on debt, special items, and taxes. So I will give you a brief overview of these segments as of December 31st of 2023. Ford Blue segment. This segment focuses on the sale of Ford and Lincoln internal combustion engine, ICE, and hybrid vehicles, along with service parts, accessories, and digital services. It handles development, manufacturing, and distribution for these vehicles and includes sales in markets not served by Ford Model E or Ford Pro, as well as certain EV sales from affiliates in China and vehicles sold to other OEMs. Ford Model E segment. Dedicated to electric vehicles, this segment encompasses the sale of EVs, service parts, and digital services. It focuses on EV technology and software development and operates in North America, Europe, and China. It also includes EV sales to commercial, government, and rental customers in specific regions. Ford Pro segment. This segment serves commercial, government, and rental customers selling Ford and Lincoln vehicles along with associated services. It focuses on ICE, hybrid, and electric vehicles, providing services to optimize fleet operations, including telematics and EV charging solutions. Ford Pro operates primarily in North America and Europe. Ford sells vehicles to dealerships for both retail and fleet customers, including commercial fleets, rental companies, and government entities. They also provide parts, accessories, and extended service contracts, primarily through dealerships and authorized distributors. The automotive industry is heavily influenced by economic and political factors that Ford cannot always control, affecting consumers' decision to purchase vehicles. Sales can fluctuate due to economic conditions, financing ability, fuel costs, and other variables. Competition is quite intense, with many manufacturers offering a wide range of products and services. Ford's wholesale units volume depend on overall industry demand and net market share, which can be impacted by dealer inventory levels and production capabilities. Customer perceptions of Ford products based on price, quality, safety, and other factors also play a crucial role in determining sales. Profitability is influenced by several factors, including wholesale volumes, profit margins, production costs, and warranty claims. Although supply chain issues have driven up vehicle prices recently, the automotive market is historically competitive, often requiring manufacturers to offer discounts and incentives to maintain market share. Additionally, fluctuation in foreign currency values can increase competitive pressure in various markets. Ford's vehicle sales are influenced by both retail sales to customers and dealer inventory levels. Seasonal fluctuation typically see higher production in the first half of the year to meet spring and summer demand. The company sources various raw materials from suppliers worldwide, including metals, energy, and plastics. As Ford shifts toward electric vehicles, it will increasingly rely on materials like lithium and cobalt for batteries. While Ford anticipates having adequate supplies, risks related to availability, suppliers' distribution, and price volatility remain. Ford holds numerous intellectual property rights, including patents and trademarks, which are crucial for innovation and brand recognition. However, the expiration of any specific right is not expected to materially impact the business. Warranty coverage is provided on vehicles, varying by type and location. Ford incurs costs related to warranties, field service actions, such as recalls, and customer satisfaction initiatives. Ford Credit provides a range of automotive financing products, primarily to dealers worldwide, focusing on financing Ford's vehicles. Its revenue mainly comes from retail installment sales, finance leases, interest rate supplements, and dealer financing programs. Ford Credit manages a large portfolio of finance receivables and operating leases, divided into two categories: consumer and non-consumer. The consumer portfolio includes financing products for individuals and businesses acquiring vehicles for personal or commercial use. This includes retail installment contracts and finance leases for both new and used vehicles. The non-customer portfolio consists of products for automotive dealers, such as wholesale loans for vehicle inventory, floor plan financing, and loans for working capital and facility improvements. Ford Credit also buys receivable related to parts sales and provides financing for vehicles leased to employees. Most of Ford's credit operations are concentrated in the United States and Canada, with additional activities outside of these regions. Ford emphasizes the importance of collaboration among team members to achieve both short and long-term business success. The Executive People Forum, consisting of the CEO and top leadership, meets monthly to focus on key topics such as compensation, diversity, equity, inclusion, DEI, organization design, talent planning, and company culture. The board of directors, particularly the compensation, talent, and culture committee, oversees human capital matters, including compensation programs and leadership succession planning. The sustainability, innovation, and policy committee advises on sustainability strategies that enhance shareholder value while promoting social well-being. Employee health and safety are prioritized, with Ford thriving for world-class safety standards in the workplace. Overall, the approach aims to create a thriving employee experience that benefits both employees and the organization. Ford focuses on attracting talent from diverse sectors, especially the technology industry, to enhance expertise in areas like software, electrification, and integrated services. They implement best practices in talent assessments and management to build capabilities and foster a culture of excellence, focus, and collaboration. The performance management process is regularly evaluated to set clear expectations, measure individual performance, and ensure appropriate rewards. This includes semi-annual performance reviews that assess both objective achievements and expected behaviors. The aim is to equip people leaders to effectively drive the company's transformation initiatives. Ford captures employee sentiment through a combination of annual and real-time survey, focuses on areas like leadership effectiveness, job satisfaction, diversity, equity, inclusion, well-being, and overall satisfaction. To ensure actionable insights, data is shared with managers via dashboards, enabling them to identify trends and implement improvements in the employee experience. Senior executives also receive results to inform broader strategic decisions across the company, enhancing overall engagement and satisfaction. Revenue from Ford segments, Ford Blue, Ford Model E, and Ford Pro, is recorded when control is transferred to customers, typically a shipment from manufacturing facilities. A portion of the revenue may be deferred when there are future performance obligations, such as extended service contracts. This ensures that revenue recognition aligns with the timing of service delivery and contractual obligations. Ford recognizes revenue from vehicle sales, financing, and service contracts based on specific performance obligations. For extended service contracts and ongoing connectivity, revenue is deferred and recognized over the contract term according to expected costs. Vehicles sold to rental car companies with repurchase obligations are treated as operating leases with revenue recognized over the lease term. Most dealer sales are financed through Ford Credit, which pays the dealer upfront and receives payment when the dealer sells the vehicle. Ford Credit's revenue primarily comes from interest on finance receivables and operating leases, recognized over the respective terms. Incentives for retail financing and leases are estimated and accounted for the time of sale, with costs paid to Ford Credit. This incentive is then recognized by Ford Credit over the life of the contracts. To mitigate potential supply disruptions, Ford may stockpile certain components, which could temporarily impact cash flow and increase inventory levels. The company has also entered into offtake agreements with raw material suppliers to secure critical materials for electric vehicle production, committing up to $6.6 billion to Blue Oval SK, LLC, by 2026. These agreements obligate Ford to purchase specified outputs, shifting risks related to production volume, fluctuations, and changes in battery technology to Ford. Additionally, Ford's supply chain finance program allows suppliers to sell their receivables to financial institutions with no impact on Ford's payment terms. As of December 31st, 2023, $220 million in receivables were sold under this program. Changes in working capital can significantly affect cash flow, particularly influenced by production volume and supplier payment terms. Overall, Ford's finished products inventory increased due to higher in-transit inventory. Ford Credit assesses the adequacy of its allowance for credit losses quarterly, adjusting it as needed based on potential uncollectible finance receivables. Charges are recorded as expenses, and uncollectible amounts are written off when accounts are deemed uncollectible or 120 days delinquent, considering factors like customer financial condition and collateral value. For consumer receivables, Ford Credit estimates expected credit losses using collective assessments based on risk characteristics. This involves applying probability of default and loss given default models, considering historical trends and macroeconomic conditions. This allowance incorporates various economic scenarios and is updated quarterly. Management may adjust the models based on qualitative factors if necessary. Ford Credit continually reviews its methodologies to ensure they accurately reflect portfolio risks. Ford assesses its benefit plans using various assumptions, including salary growth for plans linked to salary benefits, net periodic benefit costs, which encompass service costs, interest costs, and expected returns on assets, or based on the fair value of plan assets at the beginning of each year. The funded status of these plans is calculated as the difference between the benefit obligation and the fair value of assets, evaluated annually. Actuarial gains and losses from remeasurement are recognized in the period they occur. Any retroactive plan amendment affect accumulated other comprehensive income and are amortized over the remaining service period of active employees. The service cost is recorded in cost of sales and selling, administrative, and other expenses, while other components of benefits cost are included in other income, lost, or on the income statements. So this was it for this week's video. I hope you were able to learn more about the Ford Motor Company. We went through its 2023 annual report together. This was Hannah. Thank you for listening to me until the end. You're watching SASAL Inc. YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, interact with our content, and stay tuned because we come back with a new video every Friday. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.